I am AI avatar of CA Ratan Mundra. The Gift Notified Area Authority has issued an important communication to all business units operating within the Gift Notified Area. The circular emphasizes the mandatory requirement for registration under the Gujarat Shops and Establishments Act 2019. This compliance obligation applies to eligible establishments functioning within Gift City. Organizations that have already completed the registration process may disregard the communication, while all others should take immediate steps to ensure compliance and avoid potential regulatory issues in the future. The Gujarat Shops and Establishments Act 2019 is a state legislation governing working conditions, employment practices, and operational standards of commercial establishments within Gujarat. The law establishes a framework for maintaining fair employment practices and workplace welfare. The Act covers matters such as working hours, leave policies, employee welfare provisions, maintenance of records, and employer obligations. Registration under this Act serves as official recognition that an establishment is operating in accordance with applicable legal requirements. The registration requirement generally applies to businesses, offices, service providers, and other commercial establishments operating within the notified area of Gift City. Both newly established and existing units should assess their registration status. Business units should review their organizational structure and operational activities to determine applicability. In many cases, even establishments with a limited workforce may be required to obtain registration under the Act depending on the nature of their operations. Registration under the Act demonstrates a commitment to regulatory compliance and responsible business operations. It serves as evidence that the establishment is recognized by the relevant authorities and is following prescribed employment regulations. Timely registration can also help organizations avoid enforcement actions, penalties, or compliance challenges during inspections and audits. Maintaining proper registration status contributes to smooth business operations and strengthens organizational credibility. Organizations should be prepared with essential business information before initiating the registration process. This may include company registration details, establishment address, authorized signatory information, and employee-related data. Accurate documentation helps ensure faster processing and reduces the likelihood of delays caused by incomplete applications. Businesses should verify all information carefully before submission to maintain consistency across statutory records. Obtaining registration is only the first step. Employers must continue to comply with various provisions under the Act, including maintenance of records, adherence to working conditions, and implementation of employee welfare measures. Any significant changes in business operations, workforce details, or establishment information may require updates to the registration records. Organizations should establish internal compliance mechanisms to ensure ongoing adherence to statutory requirements. Many compliance issues arise from delays in registration or the submission of incomplete information. Businesses sometimes overlook statutory obligations because they assume registration requirements do not apply to them. Regular internal compliance reviews can help identify gaps and prevent issues before they become regulatory concerns. Maintaining organized records and assigning compliance responsibilities can significantly reduce operational risks. The Gift Notified Area Authority plays an important role in promoting regulatory compliance and governance standards within Gift City. By issuing this communication, the authority aims to ensure that all business units remain aware of their legal obligations. Such initiatives contribute to a well-regulated business environment, enhancing investor confidence and supporting the continued growth of Gift City as a leading international financial and business hub. The circular provides designated contact persons for businesses seeking clarification regarding registration requirements. Organizations are encouraged to reach out whenever they require guidance on applicability, documentation, or procedural matters. Early engagement with the relevant authorities can help resolve questions efficiently and prevent delays in compliance activities. Seeking clarification before submission is often the most effective way to ensure a smooth registration process. The recent communication from the Gift Notified Area Authority serves as an important reminder for all establishments operating within the Gift Notified Area. Businesses should immediately verify whether they have completed registration under the Gujarat Shops and Establishments Act 2019. Organizations that have not yet registered should prioritize this requirement and initiate the necessary compliance steps without delay. Proactive compliance not only fulfills legal obligations but also contributes to a transparent, responsible, and sustainable business environment within Gift City. Moon Says and Management Consultants LLP, a trusted partner for SEZ and IFSC excellence, a pioneer in establishing SEZ and IFSC units within Gift City and India, delivering end-to-end IFSC setup, operational support, and handling compliance, risk management. Renowned for deep expertise in regulatory approvals, capital markets, fund management, insurance, finance company, foreign university BATF, and ancillary regulations and fintech. Expertise in customs clearance for aircraft and ship procurement, leasing, GST, DSPF, IFSCA. comprehensive support covering registration, reporting, and regulatory transitions, ensuring ring fencing, transparency, and global compliance standards. Join our network. Scan the QR codes below to stay connected with us.